Hello everyone. I know it's not gonna be no more videos, but there's a dream I need to share that I had. I think it was 2 days ago. The reason I didn't share it, the reason I didn't put it out, is because um, I guess I felt it was no point. I felt it didn't mean anything. I felt it was not important, but I believe it really is important. I was given a dream for a reason, and I'm going to put it out there. And I feel it really is important. I had a dream that Okay, before I start a dream, I'm going to tell you guys what happened before I even dreamed this dream. And it did not feel like a dream. But I'm not sure if I had to go to work or not. Yes, I had to go to work. Okay. I kept waking up, on and off, on and off. I kept waking up. And I go back to sleep every time. And this been happening constantly. This way before the dream. I've been waking up out my sleep like someone's waking me up, but no one's there. But I'm always waking up out my sleep at 2, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and I'll go right back to sleep every single time. It's been happening to me like someone's waking me up, literally. I don't understand that, but that's been happening to me lately for quite some time. Excuse me, but back to the dream. Okay, 2 days ago I had to go to work. Um, it was around 4 some in the morning. I wake up because I had to wake up at 5 in the morning. No, actually I wake up at 4:30 or something like that in the morning. But I think I had to be at work at 6:30, so I think I woke up at 4 or something. I woke up at 4 or something in the morning. Then I went back to sleep because I thought that I would wake. I thought that I would have enough time to get ready and everything, which I didn't have when I woke up. But I woke up kind of late. But right when I went back to sleep, after I woke up at 4, I went back to sleep. I dreamed right away. It happened right away, right when I went to sleep. It happened right away, instantly. I thought I was up. I didn't know I was actually dreaming because it felt so real to me. What I was shown was these spaceships. They were it was a lot of small spaceships. They were all circular, like the ones they show in the movies. Some of them. The cockpit area in the middle was not glass. It was the same material as the spaceship itself. It was like a silver, a chrome. I'm not sure what material it is, but whatever silver it was, or I'm not sure, whatever color, whatever material that was, it could have been metal or chrome, whatever type of material it was. It was the same for the cockpit that was in the middle. It was shaped like this, like they show in the movies where they got a circle disc and they got a thing like a cockpit on top of it. That's what I seen. I seen a whole bunch of them, and they was coming down. Um, they was in the sky, and they were all coming down. And then I seen this big, huge spaceship. I guess it was a mothership. It was huge, and it didn't look like the small ones. It was big and it was humongous. I can't explain to you guys how big this was. It was huge. Um, but I seen that come with it as well. It was the big, huge spaceship, and then it was a whole bunch of small ones following it, or it was just with it. You know, it was a whole bunch of small ones. I would say probably 20 or 30 or something I've seen with it. They were all the small ones with the same color and everything. The big one, I forgot what color it was, but it was big and it didn't look like the small ones. It wasn't shaped like the small ones. It was kind of thick, like it was thick, and it was really huge as far as being round. Um, but anyway, after I seen that, they showed me President Bush. They were showing me when President Bush would speak to his people in the White House, like when he's in front of the intercom, like the when you talk on the microphone, um, and every announcement that he had made, I seen it in my dream. and I didn't see every announcement that he's made, but I know that he was talking about his one of his daughters, and I believe he talked about that in real life. But I was shown that in my dream. I was shown other things that he was talking about, and the way he act, kind of slow like. He was acting like that in a dream. They was showing me things that happened for real about President Bush, and I didn't understand why would they show me things about President Bush. I don't understand. He's not the president anymore, so why are they showing him for? I didn't understand that. So after that scene, it switched to now. You guys, I know y'all gonna say y'all own little thing, but I'm gonna tell y'all what I seen. I will never forget this because it felt so real. It felt like I was there. I would never forget it. And this was 2 days ago. Just like I would never forget that dream when I seen these beings in the sky and I actually drew it out. I would never forget this one. It felt just like that dream that I had when I seen them beings in the sky. And also when I was here and this beam of light was coming on the out, like with beams of light was outside and I seen it coming to the house and I was going up too. This is the only three dreams that felt so real to me. This is the third one that felt that real to me. What I seen, y'all gonna say they demons, but they're not. I'm letting you guys know they're not. All of what y'all think is demons is not demons. The government wants y'all to think that because they want y'all to fear them when they show up one day. But what I seen was a big, huge man. The same, I think it's the same person that was in my dream that I seen in the sky. When I seen all them beings and I seen one big, huge person sitting down in a chair. I think it was the same person. He was huge. His face was not covered. He did not cover his face. As in, his face was not bright like a light, like everybody would always see. I never seen him before. I guess what people call Jesus. I seen him. I seen his face, but I never seen the Creator's face. I never seen his face. I seen his face, but I don't remember it. That's the crazy part about it. I don't remember his face, but all I can say is that he was huge. I'm not sure, because where we were, it was me and a lot of, I'm gonna just tell y'all what happened, what I seen. I seen this big, huge man, looked like he was sitting down, but he was sitting down, watching over the earth. But the weird part about this is the earth was right in front of him. Like, he's sitting down like this. Imagine me being huge, and you got this tablet as the earth, and I'm sitting right in front of it. I'm sitting right in front of it like this, looking down at it. But the tablet is way smaller when I'm explaining. What he was sitting down in front of was way bigger than this tablet. But, okay, imagine me sitting right here, and this big is the earth. That's how big the earth was compared to him. He was huge compared to the earth. But he was looking down at it. And somehow it changed into a hologram or something like that, a holograph. These aliens, these beings, I know who they are. I know who they are. They're not demons, but they're actually angels, but y'all think they're demons. But they reported to him what was going on Earth. They showed him something that he was really upset about. But first they showed him bits and pieces of it. They showed him nuclear factories on Earth. I didn't understand why they were showing him that. I didn't understand why it was so important to show him nuclear factories. At first I thought they were factories. I thought they were just regular factories that people work in and stuff. But they were actually nuclear factories. Nuclear factories. It came to mind later on when I realized it. Like, is I was shown them factories for a reason. They're not just original factories, and it clicked in my mind that they were actually nuclear factories. That's what they were. So what they showed him was a holograph of factories. He's sitting here. This is the Earth. All of a sudden, the Earth just disappeared. Like it was a hologram. That's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. And it was just blank. Then these spaceships, they all landed right here. They was landed. It was a big, huge one sitting like landing right there, and there was a whole bunch of ships in a row, perfectly in a row like this. It was like 30 or 40 of them, 30 or 40 or 20, whatever. They was all They was all beside the big ship. Whoever's inside the big ship was talking to the Creator himself. They was reporting to him what was going on Earth. And what I seen, when they were speaking in the ship, the voice sounded like what happened back in 1977 when there was an announcement that interfered, that these beings interfered back in 1977. If you look it up, you'll see what I'm talking about. This happened for real too. Somebody told me this happened back in their day. So I know they're not lying about it. But back in 1977, before I was even born, these beings interrupted the broadcast system on TV and radio. And they were announcing about we need to get rid of our nuclear weapons and everything. And that's what caught my mind. Nuclear weapons. That's what made me think of nuclear reactors and these nuclear plants on this Earth. That's what they were showing the Creator. These spaceships was all lined up, like I said. The Creator was sitting here. He was huge, sitting there. And they showed him a hologram of a few, it was like 20 or 30 holograms of factories, which I thought it was regular factories, but they were actually nuclear plants, nuclear factories. That's what they were. They showed him like 20 or 30 of them, just like this. And the person that was in the ship was talking more about what was going on. I didn't understand what he was saying. They were speaking English, but I didn't catch everything that he was talking about. But the only thing I caught was the Creator got upset. He got really upset. He said, I demand to know more now. He did it just like this. I demand to know more now, just like this. But his voice was like what I explained to you guys. His voice sounded, it was real deep, but it was calm and it wasn't scary. You understand? What I've been telling y'all that I've been hearing, it's the same voice that I heard from this man. And he said, I demand to know more now. Because they said, if we were to show you more, that it's going to expand to the point where it's going to be, is more than what you think it is. It's something they said to him, I forgot what it was. So when they showed him, it kept expanding more and more and more and more and more and more all over the Earth. He did not know about this. And this upset him to the point where I saw him stand up. He was really upset to the point where he was surprised himself, and he stood up and he was looking because it kept expanding through the whole Earth. They showed him nuclear reactors, nuclear plants spread all over the Earth that he did not know about. So the ones that he probably didn't know about is probably under the Earth or something. I'm not sure. But they showed him way more nuclear reactors than what he probably thought himself, that he did not know. He got so upset, I can't explain to you guys how upset he got. After he stood up and got really angry. I didn't see what happened after that because it zoomed off of him and it zoomed into the nuclear reactors, kept going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. And then it switched to something totally different, even though it was the same dream. It switched to something totally different. It was Minecraft. Again, they showed me Minecraft again. Minecraft is a game where you create your own thing, your own imagination. Whatever you ever wanted to create, you can create in this game. And it's a block game, something like Legos. But it switched to that, and then after that, I woke up at the right time to go to work. And that was like only a few minutes. But in a dream, it felt like it was longer than that. It felt like it was way longer. Like I was asleep for 30 minutes or so. But I wake up, it was only like 4 or 5 minutes past. And I was getting ready for work and everything. But I realized the nuclear plants, that's what they want us to get rid of. I knew that dream meant something. I knew it was something. Something told me today, put that video out there about that dream, the last dream you have, put it out there. Let them know. The creator is upset. And I think he's about to make a move now. I'm not saying this is the year. But I look at all the dreams that I had of me being here. When I was out in South Bend with my ex-wife, I had a dream of me being here. And I said to you guys, I didn't know if I moved in or if I visited. But I was in the kitchen. My auntie was here. I looked outside through this same window that I seen in my dream. It was made just like this. I looked outside, but this curtain was down. This was down. As y'all can see here, this was down. I looked outside and I seen beams of light all in the sky, like beams of light is coming down, and they were all bluish color, but it was beams of light coming down, and I seen it coming towards this house. And I was walking up right here. I was walking up right here. I stood right here. I stood right there. Right here I stood. My auntie was on the other side of this. Right here. She was standing right here. I'm right here. In front of her. Somebody was behind me. I don't know who it was, but somebody short. I'm not sure who it was. And all of a sudden, I started to go up. I started to float off the ground. Like, my feet was like up here. If y'all can see. My feet was like right up here. And I was going up real slow. And I was facing this way. Then I turned around towards my auntie. And she was looking up towards me. And I told my auntie who I am. I told her that I'm Peter. And I was trying to grab her hand as I was going up. She was looking at me like this. And I was explaining to her what was going on and everything. Because she didn't know, because she looked like she was drunk. Because that's how my auntie looked when she's drunk. And after that, I woke up. And I was sweating and everything. It felt so real to me. And I will never forget that dream because it felt real, like it actually happened. And I look at the fact that I'm here. The house is the same way I saw in my dream. And on top of that, I'm working with my auntie that I saw in my dream when the rapture happened. It's not called rapture, it's called ascension. It happened when my auntie was here. I'm working with my auntie. The decorations and everything was the same in my dream. And I'm like, this is crazy. Is this the year? Is this what the creator's trying to tell me? This is the year? I'm not saying it is, but something, I don't know. I don't know, but the people from the hollow earth, I'm speaking to you. Zorra, all of you. I know y'all said this is the year of the galactic exposure, sorry. I understand some things, I understand. I'm not going to go into detail. But you guys, you know who I am. People from the underworld, you know who I am. I ain't talking about the underworld as far as the bad underworld. I'm talking about hollow earth people. You all know who I am. I know who I am now. I know who I am. And I am Peter. I was told that I'm Peter. And I know I am from the dreams, the visions, everything that I ever had. They proved things to me. Everything. I know who I really am, and I want to speak to Zorra. But I don't know how to contact him. There's so much that I know that I want to talk to him about. That I can't really say much, but also I will never forget this other dream that I had, that I was at this place. It looked like it was space. I'm not sure. And I seen a whole bunch of small houses. And I seen one of the disciples' name on it. And then it was a courser, like it was like a guide showing me where to go. So I was following it, and it was this big huge bridge that I followed. And the tip of the bridge, like, no, it was decorations on the bridge, and then these things was coming down from the bridge, coming up like this, like a pointy. It was kind of pointy or something like that. I'm not sure, but the point was real. It was golden. The point side was golden, and the rest of it was kind of white. It was all white, and the points of it was golden. I followed down the trail, and I seen this big, huge white, big, extremely huge. I can't explain to you how big it was. A big, huge mansion, castle, whatever it was. And I knew it was mine. I knew it was mine. It was so massive. It was so huge. I would never forget it. Every dream that I've been having lately, I've been remembering every single one of them now. I used to forget my dreams like crazy, but now I'm starting to remember my dreams like it's nothing. And I know that means that I'm awakened. That's what it means. I'm awakening. It means that I'm awakened. I'm starting to realize things. I'm starting to realize who I really am. It's all coming to me now. It was meant for this moment. It was meant for this moment for me to wake up. And a lot of other people that's waking up. I was sent here to help people. I was that was my mission, to help. I volunteered to come to this earth and help you all. That's why I'm here. That was my purpose. That's why I'm here, to help you. Until the end. Until that time comes where I go back home. Because I'm not from here. And I always felt that when I was a kid. I always felt that when I was a kid, that I'm not from here. I hated here. Why am I here? I used to always ask myself some questions. Now I know why I'm here. But I don't like it here. But I know I volunteered to come here. To help you all. Just like Billie, Zorra did. Just like a few other people that did, that's here on this earth. We were sent here to help you. Now I fully understand. That's why my intelligence is getting more. That's why I'm getting more intelligent out of the blue. I'm starting to realize things without me even trying to figure it out. It just hits me. That's the awakening process. The ascension is about to happen. That's why I'm awakening. That's why a lot of other people are awakening. That's why we're coming out, because the ascension is about to start. Seeing these spaceships in the sky, flying around everywhere. I've been seeing a whole bunch of them like crazy. I can tell the difference between a spaceship and an airplane. And I've seen so many of them. I record them and I put it on YouTube for y'all to see. Y'all think they're demons. They're not. Not all of them. Y'all can say what y'all want. I know what I know. Follow your gut. Listen to yourself. Instead of listening to man, listen to yourself. I would not lie to you all. Since I've been on here, I never asked you for money or anything. Since I've been on YouTube, period. Never asked for anything from any one of you. Why would I come on here just to lie to you all about everything? I accept who I am. I know who I am, and I am Peter. I am. I had too many confirmations for me to not be Peter. They told me that's my real name, Peter. I thought that I thought they were trying to hide the fact that I'm probably Jesus or something, but no, I'm not. I'm actually Peter. Because he's going to come back sooner than what everybody think. And I still feel it. I still feel it's still going to happen. But this is pretty much going to be probably my last video. Unless I get something very important again. But this is important. So I'm putting this out there. Y'all can take it the way y'all want to take it. It's going to be hard for y'all to believe until that day comes. I love you all, and God bless you.